I'm Andy Hilton of Recruit 757 here with Danny Dodson of Woodside after a 40-0 victory over Granby at Powhatan Field. Danny, going in, I know the game plan, run the ball first. Was there anything else that worked for you tonight? You obviously achieved what you were looking to do.
Yeah, that's kind of what we do. We like to run the ball. We'd like to throw a little bit more of that. Kind of held off a little bit in the second half there with things getting out of hand, throwing too much. But I think that's what we've done well in the past, and I think that's what we're suited to do right now. Not to say that we can't do some other things. Now I'm looking forward to work on some other things and then getting the ball in the air a little bit more.
Now notice that you're fortunate enough to recover the kickoff to start the second half, so you got the ball in your hands quickly, scored quickly with Tamir Walker. Good long run, 38 yards I believe it was, and then he came right back and ran another one for you. What happened? What changed in the second half?
I think our guys kind of settled down a little bit. We were doing some dumb things in the first half, all the way around, dumb penalties, not getting what we were supposed to get on offense. And I think we settled into things, and that recovering that kick to start the second half was kind of a momentum booster. That wasn't on purpose, I can promise you that. We just didn't kick it very well. We ended up working out for it.
Well, we were playing well early, and we are a young team, and we had some plays available, and we didn't make those plays. And then they kind of, that's what a wing T team they'll do to you. If you don't make your plays, they'll methodically move the ball down the field, and before you look around, you're down a couple scores. And then it kind of, after that, it kind of dictated what we could do. We tried to move the ball through the air a little bit. And we made some plays, but we just didn't turn them into the big plays that we needed. And then we got down inside the red zone a couple times, and then we started to shoot ourselves in the foot. And the good thing about that is that they're all correctable things that when we go home, we're going to watch film. And then, we're going to make some adjustments for next week. And then we're going to move forward. But, we're not going to, sit around and sulk on this and allow this moment to determine in our whole season.
Now penalties played a role tonight too. I guess you would attribute that to being a young team.
Young team, and when you're allowing somebody else, to outwork you, sometimes it leads you into unnecessary penalties. But a lot of it was being young. For a lot of our guys, it was their first time under the lights, and but that can't be an excuse. Those guys, they'll step up and play. I'm not concerned about the work ethic and the way things went outside of some of the adjustments, some of the things we got to play.
Well, the season starts on a sour note, but there's a lot of season still ahead for Granby. Here with Coach Sekou Wilson of Granby at Powhatan Field, I'm Andy Hilton of Recruit 757.